Today we have the easiest deck in the game to finish a grand challenge. We already have 2 losses, so let's see how it goes in here. Okay, in the first game here, we are up against someone that has Royal Chef, so probably he's gonna be playing the same deck. Like maybe a different variation, but it's gonna be the same deck. So guys, I think this deck actually finished top 1 in the last season, like the season ended a couple hours ago. And basically, I was trying to play a grand challenge with my main deck, Minor Poison, and then I faced this random guy that was playing this deck and he effortlessly won. So I thought to myself, okay, we have 1 loss in the beginning of the grand challenge. Let's just pick the deck up and see how we do with it. Currently we are at 9 wins and 2 losses. The 2 losses come from players that were playing with Prince. So the first one was playing this same exact deck. I just copied the deck from him. And the second one was playing with E-Golem and Prince. Like after all, one of the most broken cards in the game is the Prince itself. Like it gets so much value and all the cards in this deck is broken. Maybe the bar barrel is just somehow balanced, but other than that, all the 7 cards can be broken if you ask me. Okay, and I don't know what the balance team are doing, but I'm here to prove you guys how easy the deck is. I'm a Minor Poison player myself. I play with Minor Poison and Wall Breakers all the time, and I can't even get the first win in the grand challenge, bro. But with this deck, I just pushed up to 9 wins. Okay, I'm gonna Evo Furnace here. We're gonna sack the damage on the right side. Even if I lose the grand challenge from this point on, I don't care, because with the Minor Poison, there's no way I would have reached here. I'm gonna Prince in the pocket here just to get that Goblin Machine, hopefully. Okay, and guess what? We're back to a new Goblin Giant. And that's gonna be tower down, because how does he even defend the furnace, the Evo Furnace on the tower here? And that's gonna be a 3 crown, such an easy game. See you guys in the next match. Okay, we're in the next match here against this guy. He actually has Cannoneer. So this can be many types of decks, probably some cycle decks and stuff. I like to start with Furnace in the back. It's one of the safest plays. I wouldn't really like to start the game with a Prince or Goblin Giant in the back, and it seems this guy is leaking Elixir. Bro, he's not dropping anything. I'm gonna pressure with the Goblin Giant at the bridge. Hello? Bro, he just left the game. Probably he lost connection, or probably this deck is so strong that it makes the opponents leave the game even before the match starts, even before they know I have the deck. See you guys in the next match. Okay, we are in the final match here, guys. If we win this match, we get the grand challenge, and if we lose everything. So let's just lock in. Okay, I think that was a really bad Prince. I'm gonna block the Prince with my Goblin Machine so that my Prince can get value on it. Bro, the last 2 people we faced are using just the same archetype. Supercell, isn't this a sign for you to nerf the deck? Bro, the Goblin Giant and Prince and stuff. Okay, I'm gonna block the Wizard with the Goblin Giant so the Spears actually take him out. Then we can pressure with the minions because he actually wasted his Wizard. Let's see. Okay, he does minions, but that was terrible. Let's just curse. Oh, the curse was actually late. And it did nothing, to be fair. Bro, the curse was really bad. Okay, let me Prince like this. Okay, unfortunately, the first hit was on the Goblin there, but it's gonna fully defend the Prince, I believe. Bro, I'm done in Elixir. That curse was really bad from me. The offense was good, but that curse wasn't really good because I wasted my Elixir. If it wasn't for that curse, I would have been in a better spot here, but it's fine. Okay, we can Furnace in the back just to use it to cycle to the Evo. I need to drop more furnaces. Like the furnace is the key card in this deck. You can just cycle to multiple of it. I want to protect my furnace with the goblin machine here. Okay, the barrel is not gonna take out the wizard, so let's just wait for him to walk up. Okay, now we can use the barrel. Okay, it got some damage here on the wizard, it's fine. Then we can use the defensive goblin giant again. It's gonna get a ton of damage. Wait, it's literally died, but it's fine. Okay, now it's gonna spawn a lot of goblins here. Wait, the prince took out the barbarian. Now I'm gonna curse everything. They're gonna turn into goblins. Okay, we're gonna take the tower here. Perfect start. Wait, the prince. Okay, we take out the wizard here, guys. Like, oh my god, bro. This deck is so easy. Like, this already shows how broken a deck this is, that some random players can reach 11 wins on a grand challenge with this deck. Like, the opponent I'm facing isn't really playing the best here. I'm gonna predict his wizard in the middle. Okay, that wasn't really a good prediction. We can use the barrel here on the wizard. And okay, we can wizard late and then furnace. Okay, only 8 seconds left. Bro, please let me save the tower. No, we're not gonna be able to save the tower, but look at the king tower. Only 800 HP left on the tower, bro. This is looking good. I'm gonna prince, bro. That was a terrible goblin giant. I think he's gonna lose because of that. Yeah, that was really aggressive. He just wasted a whole 6 elixir and he's not even stopping, bro. I'm gonna goblin giant like this and the minions on top of his minions. He even wasted his rage, bro. That's gonna be GG. There's a whole prince and goblin machine on the left side and he drops his prince, bro. He doesn't have elixir. And that's 3 crown and we get the 12 wins on the grand challenge. Just imagine if I was using minor poison, like I would have defended for the whole 5 elixir and I would have gotten probably 3 crown in the last seconds. That's how broken the deck is, and here we go, 12 wins. Let me just react to a game here because the video is gonna be really short. Before I show you the replay, I just wanna show you the battle log. Just check out the games. The only games I lost were against the prince, okay? Look at this E-Golem prince deck. The reason is because the prince is really broken, and as you can see, 4, 3, 2, 1, and guess what? The first loss that I had was against this specific deck that I'm playing, and I was using my own main deck, the minor poison, but it's unplayable. Like, you can't play it anymore. You just have to switch to a no skill deck to have fun in Clash Royale. That's what you have to do, to be fair. Okay. Okay, here is the game, the splashard. This is the game I wanted to show you guys because first of all, the video was really short, and second, this was the only challenging game. Not that it was really hard to beat, but it was a bit challenging. That's why I wanted to share it with you. This guy was playing another broken deck from the last season, the splashard with the brand new card, the furnace. It's not brand new anymore, but from the last season. And he actually played really well and he was patient, and honestly, he wasn't really good on offense, but he was defending well, and all because of the furnace and the goblin hut, because goblin hut does really well against these types of spam decks that I'm using. It's not spam, it's beatdown, but you know what I mean. Okay, here, as you can see, I'm really up in elixir, and this is the fact about this deck, okay, guys? Since you have all the broken cards at the same deck, you're always up in damage, like, I mean up in elixir. Like, all the games that I was playing, I felt like I'm up in elixir because the prince and furnace get so much value on offense that they have to overspend in order to defend them, and you just get a positive elixir trade no matter what they do. And just look at here, he missed a goblin hut here and we almost took his tower, but he's gonna hold on to that 400 HP for the whole match. Like, guy was defending really well. I think maybe he was in his last chance in the grand challenge, that's why he was playing like that. But Honestly, I didn't let him win. Here, I blocked the breach. That was a terrible offense from him because he wasted his Evo Furnace and Graveyard, and we defend the Graveyard for almost no damage because the minions are broken. And we go on offense. Just look at the elixir difference, guys. Just look at the elixir difference. I have enough elixir to drop my Goblin Giant, and of course I do it. I do it in the back because I know he's back to his Goblin Hut, so I'm not gonna get value with it if I drop it at the breach. So we just load it in the back. And here I believe I go with, yeah, Bar Barrel and the Machine just to get a rocket on the Goblin Hut, but he actually defended pretty well. He didn't take any damage from that. With this deck, you need to take your opponent's tower as soon as possible because you don't have a big spell, so you're gonna be in a really bad trouble if it just goes to overtime and they just keep stacking cards on defense. And like after attacking for a while and not succeeding, I realized that the only way for me to win this matchup is to think like a Goblin Giant player. What is their strategy? They just stack everything and shove everything at the bridge and they win. Here I don't get any results, just like last time, because I'm not playing this like a good Goblin Giant player would do. I'm playing this like a logical player would play. But in the next offense, just right here, you will see I drop everything at the bridge here because I'm done. I don't want to control the game anymore. I drop my Goblin Giant, I drop my Goblin Machine, I drop my Prince, I drop my Rage, and just look at that. The Goblin Machine takes out the Evo Furnace and he defends it again, but I do the same strategy again because that's the only way I can get damage. I drop Evo Furnace in the back and I know that he's gonna pressure on the left side, so I block the bridge with the Goblin Giant and then go with minions on top of the graveyard, and every time he goes graveyard poison on my minions, that's like a terrible elixir trade. And here we shove everything at the bridge and drop all we have. And guess what? We are back to a new Goblin Giant. I just don't let him go. I drop everything I have and we take the tower. And that was GG. Like, if you want to win your first ever Grand Challenge, I would recommend playing this deck. There's obviously a bug where the game doesn't show a badge when you finish the Grand Challenge, but honestly, if you want to have your first win, I would recommend this deck because it's honestly the easiest deck in the game currently, and there is no words. Let's just open the rewards here, see what we get. Okay, let's see the champion. Oh, it's Archer Queen. I already have it maxed, but it's fine because she has beautiful feet.